for allowing us to congregate here on the day of Jumu'ah. Let's spare a moment and remember our fellow Muslim brothers and sisters around the world who may be suffering. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow His infinite mercy and blessings upon the entire ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. As you all know, in a couple of days, tomorrow, in fact, most of the world, majority of the world will be engaged in celebrations. These celebrations, we know they even take place in the Muslim countries as well. What are these celebrations? They are the New Year's celebrations. So what is this in Islam? Does it have any connection to our deen, the deen of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? So many people, without knowing, they actually engage in celebrations with the kuffar, with the disbelievers. And many scholars have differed regarding the ruling, whether you should congratulate them, whether obviously it's clear cut that you shouldn't partake in their celebrations with them. With the kuffar, disbelievers' celebrations, it's clear cut, you don't believe in it or you don't participate with them. But whether or not we can congratulate them or maybe just give them a kind word, there's a difference of opinion. That's not my topic today. That's for the scholars to decide. And whichever scholar you follow, good luck to how you do it. But let me tell you about the origin of this New Year, so-called New Year celebration. So this actually, believe it or not, it began, according to the National Geographic Society, this actually began in a place called Babylon. And this was a pagan worship day. So they used to have 11 days of celebration, and the 1st of Jan would be the big day of celebration. So what would they do on this day? They would actually do parades, they would do worship. So these are idol worship. They would do sacrifices, and they would do many other things. And this actually, in fact, this began even before the coming of Isa alayhi salam. So this began in 46 before Christ, before BC. So it's not even got anything to do with Christianity as well. So this New Year, it's got nothing to do with Christianity as well. Yeah. So there was a person by the name of Julius Caesar of the Roman Empire who actually declared this as a holiday, and this is what they do. So for us as Muslims, it's clear cut where this originated from and how long this has been going on. So it's not part of Islam, it's not part of Christianity. Now, a lot of us, like most of the students who are studying, school children, university, colleges, whatever, even workplaces, you will have a day off. New Year's Eve, you will have a day off. It's a weekend as well this year. So a lot of the times, including myself, you feel that, I've been working all this time, now I've got the free time. If you're a student, I've been studying, I've got holidays now, and the whole world is engaged in something, I want to do something as well. It's a general, we're human beings. We have this feeling, I want to go out, I want to do something, I want to do some activity, I want to have fun. Everyone is going to come across this stage at one point, So what should we do? I'm speaking from the member of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we know that it's not an Islamic celebration. Whether you congratulate them or not, that's a different issue. We know that we don't partake in the New Year's believing it as a ritual. Otherwise, our iman is in danger. We know that. So that's not my point today. My point is, what should we do? Now we're living in a society where basically 90% of the people will be celebrating this day. Your friends, your neighbors, everyone will be celebrating this day. What should we do? As Muslims, what should we do? So the simple and logical view that I want to put across to you, brothers and sisters, what is it? Now we know that a year has passed. The Gregorian calendar is coming to an end. Let's take this day, let's take this opportunity, and let's ponder, let's think, what did we do in this entire year? Let's contemplate, let's do muhasibah of ourselves, let's take account of ourselves. What did we do in this year? What have we done to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? What have we done in disobedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Let's make this a night of worship. Let's turn to Allah. Thank Allah for the blessings that He has given us throughout this year. And beg Allah, cry in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and seek forgiveness for all the sins that we have committed in this year. So we should take this opportunity to, instead of engaging in pagan celebrations, we should take this opportunity and try to draw closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by the means of thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all the blessings that He has given us and seeking forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all the wrongdoings we have done, for all the violations we have done against the laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's ponder, make this a night of worship. And you know why? The beautiful thing is, if 90% of this earth, the globe's population, is doing something against the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on this night, and the chosen blessed few are there in contemplation, in thinking, doing muhasibah, muraqabah, are meditating, what? At the creation of Allah, at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, at accounting for ourselves, and acknowledging that, oh Allah, we can take this, this is a beautiful way of making our du'as accepted. We can raise our hands in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and say, oh Allah, the whole world is engaged in sin, but here we are in your court, Allah. We're making dua to you, Allah. We could have been with them celebrating, but we're here. We are worshipping you. We are asking you to forgive us, and we are thanking you for all the blessings you have given us. Allow us to die with iman, and let's make this a night, the best night of the year for ourselves, and make dua that the coming years we have in our life, inshallah, will be in accordance to Allah's laws and the Sharia of Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us all Jannatul Firdaus in the neighborhood of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Wa ma alayna